ECG finding is suggestive of A. Myocardial infarction, B. Dilated cardiomyopathy, C. Pericardial effusion, D. None of the above. Correct answer C. Pericardial effusion. ECG shows electrical alternance in pericardial effusion. Electrical alternance in pericardial effusion is due to swinging of the heart within the fluid-filled pericardial cavity. QRS amplitude is larger when the heart is in the direction of the ECG lead axis and shorter when the heart is away. Dreaded arrhythmia in association with WPW syndrome is A. Orthodromic AVRT, B. Antidromic AVRT, C. Atrial fibrillation, D. Atrial flutter. Correct answer C. Atrial fibrillation. Orthodromic AVRT is the commonest arrhythmia in WPW syndrome, while atrial flutter is not an arrhythmia usually associated with WPW syndrome. In orthodromic AVRT, the signal passes down the normal atrioventricular conduction system and back from the ventricle to the atrium by the accessory pathway. Hence, the QRS is narrow. The opposite occurs in antidromic AVRT, causing the QRS to be wide. In atrial fibrillation, the high rates are conducted down simultaneously through both the normal AV node as well as through the accessory pathway, so that the ventricular rates become very high. Normal AV node has the property of decreasing conduction when it receives large number of atrial signals. But accessory pathway in fact conducts more impulses at faster rates. The dangerously high ventricular rates can degenerate into ventricular fibrillation. Hence, atrial fibrillation with WPW syndrome presents as a fast, irregular wide QRS tachycardia and needs immediate electrical cardioversion to prevent sudden deterioration. Diagnosis based on the echocardiogram. A. Epstein's anomaly of tricuspid valve, B. Idiopathic dilatation of right atrium, C. Endomyocardial fibrosis, D. None of the above. Correct answer C. Endomyocardial fibrosis. Endomyocardial fibrosis is a type of restrictive cardiomyopathy. It is characterized by fibrosis and obliteration of the ventricular cavity, predominantly involving the right ventricle. Such gross right atrial enlargement may also be noted in Epstein's anomaly of tricuspid valve, but the fibrosis at right ventricular apex is not seen. In Epstein's anomaly, there is distal displacement of the septal and posterior leaflets of tricuspid valve. Typical maximum voltage of biphasic defibrillator shock: A. 110 volts, B. 220 volts, C. 440 volts, D. 2200 volts. Correct answer D. 2200 volts. Typical biphasic defibrillator shock voltage can be 2200 volts and monophasic defibrillator shock 5000 volts at maximum output. Most important factor affecting survival after CABG: A. Type of graft used, B. Left ventricular function, C. Number of grafts used, D. Severity of native vessel disease. Correct answer B. Left ventricular function. Left ventricular function is the most important factor determining survival after CABG. Arterial grafts have a better long-term patency and improves symptom-free survival. Guideline recommended level of physical activity for reducing cardiovascular risk: A. 50 MET minutes per week, B. 100 MET minutes per week, C. 500 MET minutes per week, D. 5000 MET minutes per week. Correct answer C. 500 MET minutes per week. It is well known that physical activity is a modifiable risk factor for coronary artery disease. 500 MET minutes per week would correspond to 150 minutes per week of moderate aerobic physical activity. 1 MET is the basal metabolic oxygen requirement. It will correspond to an oxygen consumption of 3.5 ml oxygen per kilogram body weight per minute. Sleeping will give a MET value of 0.9 and running at 22.5 km per hour will give a MET value of 23. MET minutes is obtained by multiplying the MET value of the activity by the minutes for which the activity is sustained. For example, having a 5 MET activity for 100 minutes will give a 500 MET minute level. Jogging will give a MET level of 7 while walking at 3 miles per hour gives a MET level of 3.3. Sitting and watching television has a MET level of 1.0. Arterial embolectomy is done using A. Microcatheter, B. Cobra catheter, C. Fogarty catheter, D. Cournan catheter. Correct answer C. Fogarty catheter. Cournan catheter is an end-hole catheter used for right heart studies. Cobra catheter with tip shaped like a cobra hood is used for renal angiography. Microcatheters are used for entering small distal vessels and are introduced through a standard catheter. Fogarty catheter used for peripheral arterial embolectomy is introduced anterogradely across the embolus. The distal balloon is inflated and the catheter withdrawn to bring out the thrombus, usually through an arteriotomy. Conventionally, general surgeons have been doing arterial embolectomy, often in the femoral and popliteal arteries. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for future updates and click on the bell icon for all updates. Thank you.